All right. Want to say all praises be to Abanawa, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Harakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles, was the Quanium of Great Millstone and rule well. Shalom to the sincere brethren, occupied across the four winds, the four corners of the globe, pushing this truth, this good news of Yahweh Shai, proclaiming salvation to the elect of Israel, so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, and proclaiming the downfall of Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, and his evilous empire. You understand? Hey, so basically, hey, we entering, we in the midst of the downfall of Esau, Edom's empire, and what? We soon to enter what? New Jerusalem, man. You understand? The salvation of the elect and the establishment of the elect as the ruling people upon the earth, man. With the headquarters being Jerusalem, Israel, you understand? The city of peace, man. Starting with the people, the elect, and forward into the land, man. The land of Israel, man. Jerusalem, the land of Israel, you understand? So basically, that's what we preparing for, man. That's what we have our eyesight on. You understand? This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 2, verse 2. And it shall come to pass in the last days that the mountain of the Lord's house shall be established in the top of the mountains. Come to the Lord, man. Yahweh Shai, man. Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai. Through the Spirit, his government, man, which that's the mountain, his government, his rulership, his kingdom is going to be established upon all over all the kingdoms of the earth, man. He's going to take over it, man. You know what I mean? That's why Yahweh Shai is what? King of kings, lords of lords, man. You understand? And shall be exalted above the hills, and all nations shall flow unto it. Kind of those hills are lesser governments, man. So you have top heathen governments like Esau, Edom, Moab, and then you have lesser heathen governments, man, like Japhet, you know what I mean, so on and so forth. But Yahweh Shai gonna be over all of them, man. Because what? He's gonna crush all of them, man. He's gonna subdue all the kings of the earth, man. Put them in shackles and chains, man. You understand? And take out their rulership, man. He's gonna usurp. He's gonna overcome, man. The conquering line of the tribe of Judah is coming to what? Slay the Gentiles, man. Put them in subjection, utter subjection, man. You understand? And all nations shall flow unto it. All nations are going to be subject unto Jerusalem, man. Unto Yahweh Shai. Unto the 144,000 elect men of Israel, man. And many people shall go and say, come ye, and let us go up to the mountain of the Lord, to the house of the power of Jacob, and he will teach us his ways. Can't say, hey, they're gonna know, man. They're gonna know, hey, if we want to be right, hey, the nation of Israel under Yahweh Shai, Malak, King David, man, you understand? The 144,000, hey, the heathens gonna know they have the standard of righteousness, man. The nation of Israel, we are the standard of righteousness, man. So they're gonna be seeking after what? Our knowledge, our wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, you understand? That's what they're gonna be doing. So they're gonna look unto the nation of Israel for what? Guidance, man. Come ye and let us go to the mountain of the Lord, to the house of the power of Jacob, and he will teach us his ways, and we will walk in his paths. So they're gonna be placed under what? The last statutes and commandments of the scriptures, man. You understand? That's what we're gonna teach them, man. That's gonna be one of our main jobs in the kingdom, man, to institute the last statutes and commandments of the scriptures of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai upon these heathens, man, to establish righteous order upon the planet, man. You understand? Let me see if I can find this precept real swift. Because they're going to understand, man. Why they're going to understand? Because of this precept right here. Shows you it. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 29, verse 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. So a part of the heathen going to be happy, man, that we in authority, man. Even though they're in subjection, even though they're in captivity, they're going to know what is a righteous thing that is happening, man. Because right now, the heathens are what? Mourning, man. You understand? The Ishmaelites, the Elamites, the Moabites, man. Most of the people of those populations are suffering, man. You understand? Suffering unjustly under Esau, Edom, man. But guess what? When we take rulership, we're going to institute righteousness, man. So they're going to be in captivity. They're going to be catching hell, but they're going to be catching righteous hell, man. They're going to be rightfully catching hell, man. You understand? They're going to know why, man. They're going to be like, yo, we deserve this hell, man. But guess what? We being shown a righteous way of life, man. We under the last statutes and commandments of the scriptures, man. We know our true power, man. You understand? So let me continue on. No, Salakia, let me finish this Proverbs 29. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 29, verse 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, but when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. So like I was saying, man, hey, people are mourning, man. You understand? The heathens of the earth are mourning. You understand? The world is in turmoil, man. Everywhere you look is war. Syria, Iraq. You know what I mean? Everywhere, South America. Don't speak about Jake, man. The Israelites, so-called Black, Hispanics, and Native Americans, we catching hell, we mourning, man. You know what I mean? So we seek what? After a righteous kingdom. After a righteous rulership, man. Where righteousness reign. You understand? And these heathens are going to see it, man. They're going to recognize, man, hey, this is a righteous authority, man. You know what I mean? And he will teach us his ways, and we will walk in his paths. For out of Zion shall go forth the law. Like I said, man, we're going to be instituting the laws, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai upon the earth, which is righteousness. For out of Zion shall go forth the law and the word of the Lord from Jerusalem, man, the city of peace, Jerusalem, man, which is a people, the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel, the elect, but it's also a city, man, a place, man. That's our headquarters right there, man, Jerusalem, man. You understand? And he shall judge among the nations, and shall rebuke many people, and they shall beat their swords into plowshares, and their spears into pruning hooks. Nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore. That's why we're going to judge the nations, rebuke them when they go off. You know what I mean? According to the law, we're going to institute punishments upon them according to the law. And what it says, they shall beat their swords into plowshares and their spears into pruning hooks. What I mean? No more war is going to be going on, man. It's going to be what? Peace, man. You know what I mean? Hey, rightfully we name what? Jerusalem, man. Yerushalayim, man. The city of peace, man. The whole world is going to be in peace, man. You understand? Under the rulership of the nation of Israel. No more wars, man. No more conflict, man. No more unrighteous bloodshed. There is going to be bloodshed, man, when you heathens break the law. You know what I mean? There's going to be bloodshed of Esau, Edom, of you heathens, man, if we feel like it, man. You understand? According to our discretion. You understand? The elect of Israel. But it's not going to be any unrighteous bloodshed anymore. No unrighteous wars anymore, man. Because right now you have all type of unrighteous wars, unrighteous bloodshed that have happened throughout the years, man. You understand? Neither shall they learn war anymore. O house of Jacob, come ye and let us walk in the light of the Lord. So we're going to be walking in the light of the Lord, man. You know what I mean? The Jerusalem, man. New Jerusalem, man. The elect of Israel, man. And our land being what? Build it up, man. By you heathens, man. That's what we're looking forward to, man. You understand? This is the book of Galatians. And hey, Jerusalem is that land, man. Is that chosen land, man. The scriptures tell us that. You know what I mean? This is the book of Galatians. That's going to be our headquarters over there in Jerusalem, man. In the land of Israel, man. That's going to be the capital of the world, man. The chief city of the planet. This is the book of Galatians, chapter 4, verse 26. But Jerusalem, which is above, is free, which is the mother of us all. So Jerusalem is that chosen land, man. That land of the genesis of creation, man. You know what I mean? That land that is at the center of creation, man. Jerusalem, man. Israel. You understand? And we, the people of Jerusalem, and we're going to be placed back into that righteous land, man. You understand? And righteously replenish that land, man. Make it fruitful again, man. Make it bountiful again. Make it flourish again, man. Because under the current inhabitants thereof, that land is cursed, man. You know what I mean? That land is desert-like. You know what I mean? Infertile. It is not fertile. You have wars in that land. You don't have no peace in that land. You have people dying every day in that land. You know what I mean? So, hey, man. That's why we need what? The righteous authority back in that land, man. Because right now we have bastards dwelling in our land. Not only in the land of Jerusalem, but all throughout the lands of Israel, man. Throughout the different tribe lands of Israel, man. Throughout the land of the tribe of Benjamin. Throughout the tribe land of Issachar, Ephraim, Zebulun, so on and so forth, man. Both northern and southern kingdom, you have heathens that have usurped that land. You understand? heathens, man, the worst of the heathen, Amalek chiefly, man, but you also have other heathens, man. You have Ishmael, you have Cush, all type, man. Moab, Elam, all of them trying to get a piece of that righteous land, man. But guess what? Yahweh Shai coming back. The conquering line of the tribe of Judah coming back to what? Establish the authority, the righteous authority of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai back on the earth, man. You know what I mean? Along with the 144,000. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 4, verse 7. The lion is come up from his thicket, and the destroyer of the Gentiles is on his way. In this context, who's that talking about, man? In these last times, who's that talking about? Yahweh Shai, man. That's talking about Yahweh Shai in these last days and times, man. The conquering line of the tribe of Judah, man. The destroyer of you Gentiles, man. Because right now we have what? Gentiles, natural born Gentiles, heathens, that are in authority over the planet, man. Starting with Esau, Edom, and the rest of his confederates of these heathen nations, man. You read Psalms, Psalms the 83rd chapter. You have these heathens in a conglomerate to dominate the planet and oppress the nation of Israel, to subjugate the children of Israel, man, to subjugate Jerusalem. You understand? Overtake our land, overtake our heritage, overtake our identity. You understand? And that's what has happened. But guess what? We waking up, man. The dry bones is waking up, man. We have that breath back in us, man. Our identity, our knowledge, the knowledge of our power, man. Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. We have the name of the Lord. You understand? We have the truth. We have wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the scriptures, man. You understand? So we have the breath back in us, man. And we know who our enemy is. You know what I mean? And we know what prophecies are coming to pass, man. You know what I mean? We know what the future holds. And the future holds what? That, hey, Jerusalem, the real Jews, the real Israelites shall reign upon the planet once more, once and forever. You understand? He is gone forth from his place to make thy land desolate, and thy city shall be laid waste without an inhabitant. So Yahweh Shai, hey, when he come back, hey, everything, man, woman, cat, dog, man, gonna be laid down, man. You know what I mean? And those that are not laid down, straight captivity, man, shackles and chains, man. Because we're gonna save some of you. Yahweh Shai gonna leave a lot of you heathens back for what? Captivity, man. Because you have to rebuild back Jerusalem, you have to rebuild back Israel, you have to rebuild back the earth, man. You know what I mean? So we're gonna need you, man. We're gonna need you and put you in captivity, man. Especially, the kings of you heathens, man. We're gonna save you for captivity, for hardcore captivity, man. You Rothschilds, you DuPonts, you Gettys. You know what I mean? The different Chinese rulers, the different North Korean rulers, Russian. You know what I mean? The different heads of these heathens. We're gonna have them in captivity, man. We're gonna save them for captivity, man. You know what I mean? Hardcore bondage, man. You know what I mean? Just like how Joshua had his foot upon them Hamites, the Canaanite kings, man, in front of the whole nation of Israel, man. You know what I mean? Had his foot on their throat, man. Same way we're gonna have you, man. We're gonna have our foot upon your neck, man. Have you in straight subjugation, man. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And that's a boss move right there, man. You know what I mean? You have your foot upon a king, man. King neck, man. Upon a ruler neck, man. In front of the whole world, man. You know what I mean? That puts what? Fear in these heathens, man. Letting them know what? There's a new sheriff in town, man. You know what I mean? There's a new rulership upon the earth, man. You know what I mean? Of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. You understand? And that's what we waiting for, man. We can't wait, man. You know what I mean? We can't wait for that to come to pass, man. You know what I mean? We can't wait, man. I'll close it up with this precept, man. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 62. Isaiah chapter 62, verse 6. I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem. We're talking about the people of Jerusalem, but also the land of Jerusalem. You know what I mean? We shall never hold their peace day nor night. That's the prophets, the watchers are who? The prophets of Israel, man. You know what I mean? And we hold our peace neither day nor night. Through what? The YouTube, man, the internet, man. Any time of the day, any time of the night, you can log on and what? Hear the prophets of the Lord prophesying, man. Hear the word of the Lord. You understand? Ye that make mention of the Lord, keep not silence. Can we not keeping silence, man? You understand? We pumping this truth 24/7, man. You understand? And give them no rest, and so like and give him no rest till he established, until he made Jerusalem a praise in the earth. Can't say we not giving Esau, Edom no rest until what? Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai established Jerusalem as a praise in the earth, man. You know what I mean? That's what we're looking for. We're looking for Jerusalem, man, the 12th tribe of Israel to be established as a praise in the earth, man. And also that land to be refreshed, man, and made a praise in the earth, man. Once again, with the true inhabitants thereof ruling over it, man. As it being the headquarters of the entire planet. You understand? Can't say, hey, that's what we're waiting for, man. You waiting for what? New Jerusalem, man. You know what I mean? We're waiting for New Jerusalem, man. For the salvation of the elect, the people of Jerusalem, and for the establishment, the righteous establishment of our government in the land of Jerusalem, man, in the land of Israel. You understand? So with that, because what's going to come with that, man? Eternal peace, man. Peace, man. That's what we're looking for, man. Because we're the people of peace, man. And right now, we're not at peace, man. We at war, man. We in captivity. We in hell. You know what I mean? We can't sleep, man. You understand? We twisting and turning, man. You understand? Catching hell. But guess what? Hey, when New Jerusalem come, eternal peace, man, for the children of Jerusalem. You understand? So with that, when I say all praises be to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Harakah Kodash, double honors to the apostles, was the quantum of great millstone and rule well, and shalom to the sincere brethren Akim out there across the four winds, four corners of the globe. Shalom, stay strong, Akim.